Oh, here we go.
You
Check.
muted it.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry. It's been a while.
Producer Bert, why don't you? You know what, Producer Bert, go ahead and start.
Wait, hold on. Is there sound now? Is there sound? What is it?
Dude, if the sound is going, there's no red thing. It's a sound. There's sound.
It says no sound. No sound.
It's gonna be no sound for about whatever the buffer period is.
Somebody's all. This is what commercials look like when the TV's on mute.
Oh yeah. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can
I'm
they hear
sure.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can,
We're
right?
good. We're good.
Yeah, I know. It's just I told you to mute it, and then you didn't
I know.
unmute it. All right, so tell everybody why we were silent.
Oh, because in the I accidentally hit the mute and I forgot to unmute the mics.
Okay, so
But that's
anyway,
it, we're good.
all right. So what you guys missed was, first off, to everybody out there, good luck. I hope you're doing well. To those of you, especially in the service industry, cooks, waiters, people that I hang out with, that I make such a part of my life on a weekly basis when I go out on the road, whether I'm doing theaters or clubs or whatever the case is. Man, I hope this gets better really, really, really soon, because if not, we're gonna have to start. I don't know, just trying to figure something out, man. I hope you get your check soon. I hope everything works out. And I guess there's gonna be a time, dude, when I don't know when it is, but there's gonna be a time when people are gonna either be crazy about staying home or be pissed about the fact that they're not making money to pay rent, because rent was due today. And I heard a lot of stories of some guys, some people that own their property. They're like, look, I own my property, it's okay, I can work with them. But most people that rent, they don't own that property.
Right.
So they got a mortgage payment. So some of them are like, I can only, mortgage my thing. But here's the problem for all you guys with the mortgages. If you try to kick that person out, who are you going to get to come in? It's not like anybody else is working. This whole situation is fucked, dude.
Right.
It's so hard. And here's the thing, like up until right now, I really haven't thought about it, because as soon as I came home, I was like, there's nothing I could do. I mean, the virus is out there. My livelihood depends on people coming together.
Right.
The minute they said, "Hey, man, stay away from other people," I was like, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing.
Right. I can't talk about that stuff. So, for all of you guys out there, thanks. What you missed was me saying "fuck you" to all those people in all those places. The 10% of Americans that are not holding down, and for you guys that are going out, dude, you guys are making it harder for us, because if we all just stayed home for had we just all stayed home as Americans for 1 month from February to March and not let anybody in the country, and if anybody comes in, we got to check you, dude, we would have been perfect. Would have been great.
Oh yeah.
Would have been fine. But we started and now, you know what I mean? Like, let's say I have a gig in one of these cities or towns or whatever it is, and they're late. So now that has to get canceled, even though in California I could do a show.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's so fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's like
man.
Florida. Just I guess they're gonna go on lockdown on Friday.
Well, okay, so Florida, let's be real. Be real. So here's what it is. It's death or money, right? That's what we're doing. Death or money.
Right.
Right? There are some people that say, and listen, let's go to an extreme. There are people that say, fuck it. Some people are going to die. They're going to die. Let's all just go. And whoever dies, dies. And whatever percentage that is. And we move on and it gets done with. And in a month or a month and a half, that's it, right? There's those people. Then there are the people that are about the business, about the lives, that are like, no, we got to stay home as long as possible. We got to make sure that as little people as possible die, and the economy will be the economy, and fuck the economy. I think at some point, the majority of people that are in the middle are gonna start saying, I need to make money. We need to make money. We need to go back to work. I am not going to have a house to come home to. And if I don't have that, who gives a fuck if I am healthy?
Right.
Right? Like at one point,
At a certain point, yeah.
have you talked to anybody about that?
No, I've been no, I've been home, bro. You know that.
Well, no. But I mean, talking to
No,
people
but-
like,
I mean, inevitably, dude, they're just
well,
gonna have to
inevitably,
go.
of course.
No. But I mean, really soon, people are gonna have to. They got to go back to work with masks and gloves, and everybody who goes into the places to eat or whatever have to have gloves and Like it's just.
But you can't do that. Like,
It's gonna have to.
but you can't.
Well,
You know what it's like? It's like there are certain places that can do that, right? The places that can do that are like the Subways, right? Because the Subway people make one sandwich and then they just go to another sandwich and they're in the back and we're in the front and we don't kind of go back there, so I guess they could do that. But if you go to a regular restaurant, every time they touch plates, every time they touch money, every time they touch a credit card, they have to change gloves.
right.
There's no way, dude. We got a shortage of that shit already, dude. No, this. You know what, bro? I think part of me is like, we were cruising, we were doing well. Everybody thought like, it's like I'm indestructible. This economy is the shit. And then the universe, God, whatever you believe in, was like, nah, let me fuck with you for a second. Hold on, guys. I don't know why this program's being weird.
It's turning the light off. Boom.
Yeah, but I got it. So you guys that are not doing it, you're making it worse for us because we're going to have to not go about our lives a week or 2 or 3 extra because you guys and we saw it, by the way. New Orleans wanted to make money on Mardi Gras, so they went ahead with it. And, now look at the surge. Florida wanted to make money. You saw the kids in the beaches and still doing the spring break, so they didn't stop. And now they're seeing a surge. And we'll see. Look, people do what people do. Some of you want to go out. Some of you don't give a shit. It's all good. I just think that first of all, I don't know who that black dude is. Monster Cock or whatever it is. I feel bad for you, bro. From me to you, I feel bad for you. You're making no money. That unless he has money of his own, bro. That dude is the poorest, famous fucking person in America today.
Yeah.
Right?
No, by far.
I mean, dude, what was your what was your funniest one? The one that got me was, and I don't know if you guys have seen all the permutations of it, but the one that got me was the one that had a bunch of workers at a hospital saying, "We want, or please stay home for us." You know what I mean? And you look at it and you're like, "Oh!" And then way at the end, dude, way at the end, dude, he's fucking there, bro. That one got me because I didn't see it right away.
That shit was fucking funny.
That was funny.
That was one of my favorites.
No, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah.
I got that one. The first one, of course, was kind of. Then there were, other ones. A lot of people are doing a lot of creative stuff out there.
Yeah.
Singing songs, saying "Stay Home," doing remakes of stuff, doing parodies of stuff. It's funny. I just feel bad for this guy because, how do you monetize that? I mean, that dude is famous.
Fuck, yeah.
Like, that dude is famous. That pose is famous. By the way, I don't know who he is, bro, but how come more pictures of him haven't come out? Or maybe we haven't seen it.
I don't know. Somebody here said that he was a porn star, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said hi from Australia, too.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, there, mate. I hope you're doing right down in there. Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Dude, look at it. I've been off stage for like three weeks, and I can't even do accents anymore. All right, mate. Yeah, anyway, hi to Australians and everybody out there, man. Hope you guys are doing well. And by the way, guys, Friday night, but this is going to start late. Well, we kind of started late last time. What time are we doing it this time, Bert?
What? Doing what? The
Is it
podcast?
Friday, bro? What happens on Fridays? Every Friday we're going to do it, dude.
Oh, hell no, dog.
We're doing karaoke again, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, fuck that.
Hell yeah. Why not?
No.
Well, don't drink as much as you did. I'm not saying.
Fuck.
Well, just
Well, that's the only way I fucking would get up there.
who cares, bro? By the way, by the time you got up there, they weren't recording anymore. No, we stopped recording once you went
Right.
up there.
Okay.
Plus, I deleted them. Who cares? Karaoke night, and I'm gonna go on that one. I'm gonna go on Instagram Live. So follow
That
me
shit
on
was pretty
Instagram.
cool though. It was. I'll be
No,
honest.
it was awesome, and I'm gonna try to see if I can make it a little better, or figure out how to maybe make the sound better. I mean, I could do some stuff, but anyway, I thought the coolest thing was when we were doing duets with people.
Oh right.
That was just
fucking cool.
awesome, man. That was just awesome. People asking to come in live, and we did it. It was great. I had a great time. It was awesome. I wish I could do stand up, but I can't. But I know for a fact that the minute I get the ability to go on stage, I'm gonna have a bunch of new material.
Oh,
and
fuck.
so what I'm gonna do is I think on that weekend, the first weekend that I come back, everything that I'm writing, everything that I'm doing right now, I'm gonna do it Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday I'll probably record it, or maybe Sunday, but I'm not sure, and then post it on Monday for free. It'll be material that's gonna go anyway. It doesn't matter. It's all whatever. I'll put it on YouTube, even though I've been getting beat up on YouTube, bro. Woo! I had to delete so many, bro.
No,
the haters are out.
Even here, there's people coming in, and it's just like, dude.
Oh, what are they saying?
No,
the
it's
same crap?
Same shit. Yeah.
Well, just get rid
that's
of them.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing, dude.
Why are they here?
Well, not just that, but like, dude, be constructive in your criticisms
Right.
of me. I don't mind it. It's part of the deal. I get it. I really do. But when I come out and do a podcast, I'm not even telling jokes. I'm just doing a podcast and talking about what's going on. And what the fuck is? Where did you steal that from? Like,
Right.
dude, stop, guys. Just whatever. It's whatever. We'll address it when all this shit is over. But right now, it doesn't matter. By the way, if you don't like me and you're actually listening to this, I don't even know what to say to you, man. I feel bad for you.
Yeah,
What,
and, it's funny because you know how
you
some
want
of
a
them,
hug, or
some
I
of
don't
them will be
know.
like, "Well, I'm not really here. I just saw that it was on, so I clicked on just to talk shit." And it's like, well, why? Why'd you click on? You know what I
Dude,
mean?
I don't
It's-
know,
it's-
man.
it's
I don't
retarded.
know. I don't know. What is it, by the way? I need to. You know what? I was talking. Believe it or not, I was talking to my therapist about this yesterday, because first of all, people hear what the fuck they want to hear, dude.
Oh, of course.
So want to hear what they want to hear, because in the intro to the last bit of Mencia that I did, I said this bit was inspired by a previous bit that I did. For you people that just saw one thing or just saw the coronavirus bit that I did on my YouTube channel, there's a thing called Bit of Mencia. Every week or so, pretty much, excuse me, I actually do 1 to 3 to 4 minute bit on something that happened that week. Stuff that I'm not going to do in specials, stuff that's not going to stay in the act. It's just stuff that goes there. It's what I'm going to do when I get back on stage with all the coronavirus material or stuff that derives from it. So go check those out, guys. Go check those out. But I put that out there, man, and I even said it was inspired by my own bit. And then the haters are like, wow, well, at least he's being honest that it was inspired by somebody else. It was inspired by me. I did the bit a month ago. Go check it out. It's there. You know what fucking pisses me off about all this is the fact that this shit is all emotional. And, I was talking to you about this. It's really, you know what? I don't want to make this about this and me. What the fuck am I talking about? Who gives
That's
a
what I
shit?
said. Who cares?
So anyway, we're going to do karaoke live on Friday. What do you think, Bert? Start at 8-ish? 8-ish today?
I don't know.
We're going to do it, dude. You got to do it. We started it. You just don't have to drink that much. That's all. Just don't drink that
Dude,
much, Bert.
I didn't even fucking realize how much I drank until
By the way,
I don't even remember.
Bert,
You were drinking too, right? You were drinking the Jameson. Please say yes.
No. I drank the scotch. I drank about 1/3 of a bottle of Lagavulin. That's what I drank. And then what happened was, but I was holding the thing. You know what I mean? I
Right.
got it. By the end of the night, 3 hours. Yeah, I was pretty drunk, but I wasn't like brown out or blackout drunk. Did you throw up outside? Did you throw up in the bathroom
Bro, I don't
outside
fucking
in the
know.
cabana?
I have no idea.
Dude, there was throw up in the cabana.
I don't know. Bro. Actually at one point I don't remember singing. Like I remember.
It was awesome, bro.
I remember.
It was
I
awesome.
had the camera. I was with your karaoke, and then I don't remember.
Was
So I don't know.
fucking amazing, dude. It was amazing. It was amazing because you didn't care, dude. You didn't care.
No,
It was
dude.
awesome. Oh, you know what? And then on Friday, okay, so listen, guys, Friday early, probably at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. So on Friday, 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Mountain, and 8 o'clock Central time. We're going to do a podcast different than this one, I think, unless we figure something out, because I want Cisco to be a part of it. But and he'll tell you the story. But speaking of being a little drunk, dude, the last show that we did on Saturday or Friday night, I can't remember what show it was, at the Improv in Addison.
Oh fuck!
I've
that's
been
right.
telling him for years, dude. Just we do stuff at the end of the show together, and we play around, and we try to come up with new concepts. And one of the things that we do is we'll play some beats or music, and then, or I'll try to beatbox, and then he'll sing a song or rap a song. But that just about the stuff that's happening there. And I swear to God, dude, I've been telling him for years, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. And I always bring him on. And I always go, come on, you could do this. And for years, dude, he's been going, I can't rap. I can't do that. I can't flow. I can't just come up with shit in my head. But, dude, here's what happened. He got a little drunk, and he was on stage, but he was behind the curtain.
Cisco.
So nobody could see him, Cisco. And dude, that shit he was rapping was so fucking funny. He kind of cheated because he would do stuff in the middle that was different, but at the end, he was like, I think he was saying, I think he was rhyming. I don't remember what word he was rhyming with, but it was like, dude, I can't recreate it. It wasn't recorded. It was awesome. It was such a great time, man. Such a great time. But anyway, about the corona coming in, you guys. Number one, I feel so fucking bad for those couples that recently moved in or that lived together and right before this shit happened were thinking about breaking up. That's gotta be, oh my God, the amount of angry sex happening right now in America, shit, in the world, dude, with people that like, no, I mean, as soon as this shit is over, we're breaking the fuck up. Hold on. Dude, that's gonna be interesting, bro. I feel bad. I've got to spend time with family that I hadn't spent in a long time, and so, yeah, my wife is pissed.
Yeah,
because
it's for you. It's you're usually home for a couple days and then
and
you're
then
out.
I leave. Yeah, so I come in, I leave.
Right.
I mean, I've been doing comedy penance. I've been in comedy jail for the past 10 to 13 years. Yeah, just on the road,
Yeah.
50, 51 weeks a year. Don't go to like the average comedy club, really. Just staying out of it, just doing my thing, just going with whatever. And so, but yeah, man. But my wife is pissed because I've been teaching the kids bad habits. Well, dude, it's hard not to laugh when my son, who's 2 years and 10 months old, or 11 now, runs up to me, farts in my face, and then runs away. I'm sorry, man. That shit is funny. That's just that, because you see that personality. You see, you know what I mean? And she's like, "Don't encourage it," and he and then just runs away. It's awesome, man. I think that's cool. For me, it's been interestingly fun. stand, but I know that for a lot of people, it hasn't been. Who was it? Wait a minute. What was the story about? Was it you, Bert, that were out and somebody got too close to you and you said, hey, social distancing?
Oh yeah,
Social distancing?
dude. I did it yesterday at the market. And you know what's funny is, like, I'll go to Sam's Club, I go to
Right.
Costco, like,
Right.
and they have it,
Right.
or Smart and Final.
Right. Pause that. I don't want to interrupt you. I
Uh-huh.
don't want to interrupt. But I'm gonna just pause
Okay.
it. By the way, for anybody out there who's in like a, on a lockdown and you're at home and you're trying to find stuff for your house, toilet paper, whatever that is, and you go to the big places and the Safeways, the Vons, or whatever you are. If you have local ethnic stores, all right, like there's a Russian place right by the house, dude. Can I just say that I rarely do jokes about Russians because what I say on stage is, and this is kind of true because it's kind of happened in a certain way. I don't like fucking with Russians or Colombians because they laugh, but when they stop laughing, something really bad fucking happens, dude. And but the Russians, I've hung out with a few and I have some friends that are like Russian and they're really fucking cool. So went to this Russian store right by the house, bro, and this motherfucker, I go, dude, you have a lot of gloves. Like he had a lot of gloves. And he was like, yeah, I knew this come before I order a shitload of gloves, and I have gloves, so take as many. And I go, no, I'll just take one box. He goes, you take as many fucking gloves as you want. I don't give a fuck. And I go, well, do you have toilet paper? Do you have toilet? Take as many. I don't give a fuck. Take toilet paper. And dude, I was like, no,
Holy
I'm just going to take one. I'm just going to take one. Because, see, dude, all right, so here's my I don't know how most of you, you know what, whatever. I'll go back to me pooping. My point is, hint, go to the local ethnic places. And by the way, if there's a bunch of Latinos where you live and you go to a Latino store, that doesn't count. Because even though it's ethnic, there's enough of those. Go to like the local Jewish spot. Go to like the local, Romanian store. Find those stores where that community is small in your city, and they'll have a lot more stuff, dude. Just a hint. So anyway, go ahead, Bert. So yesterday, going back.
Oh, so usually, and I go to a Smart and Final,
Yeah,
and like they have it all hooked up. Like,
Right.
they have X's on the floors, like
Right.
6 feet apart.
Right.
So yesterday, I'm like, I needed, because I was making some salsa.
Who the fuck doesn't see the X though?
No. So I went to Superior.
Right.
Superior.
Right.
So
It's not superior, guys.
Right.
It's superior.
so I go there yesterday because I had to buy
Yeah,
stuff to make some
yeah.
some green salsa.
Yeah.
So I get there, bro, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so there's 2 X's,
But, yeah,
one
yeah.
where you pay and one where you stand back when you put your
Right.
stuff on the belt.
By the way, to them it looks better if you look into the camera and I look into the camera. It looks like we're looking at each other while you're talking. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I know it's weird, dude,
I
but it looks
can't.
better.
Yeah, I look better. I look at you.
Okay, all right.
But,
well, you know what? Tomorrow we'll lower the camera so that when you look at me, it looks like you're looking at the camera.
Right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
so anyway, so yesterday I get there and I'm like, I'm about to pay and I'm standing on the second X,
Right.
to put my stuff on the belt.
Right.
And this Mexican lady, there's 2 ladies. The
Right.
Mexican lady, literally, just like fucking, I'm standing on the front corner on purpose of my cart.
Right.
Dude, she walks up like on my side behind me, and I like literally like to the back of my cart, like
Right.
even. And I turn around and I'm like, hey, whoa, like back up.
Right.
But she doesn't. She's like, whatever. So then so then I'm like, you know what? She doesn't want to back up, so I move to the other lane. And then I look, and dude, she moves up on the next person, like right on her ass. And I look over, and the other lady, I guess, saw me. I was like, back up. So finally, the lady had to tell her, like, hey, back up, like you're too close,
Right,
you know.
right.
And I'm like, dude, sometimes they fuckers don't. They're just like, oh, it's cool,
Right.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I wear gloves and all
Right.
that shit when I go out. I
Right.
clean all my stuff when I get home with Clorox.
Right.
And, so it's just kind of funny. I was just kind of like, damn, back up, homie, just
Right.
a little bit, just back up just a little bit. But
Right.
it's crazy.
By the way, two things. Shave, I will, dude. I've never been able to see like what happens if I don't shave.
He hasn't shaved in a month.
I haven't shaved
Check it
in a
out.
month, but this is all I
That's
got.
all he
Look,
grows.
This is
crazy.
why it doesn't look like a beard. It looks like I'm fucking dirty and homeless.
That's
Right? I
funny.
look like a homeless person. So anyway, and then my eye, dude. Nicholas, my son, was playing around with some glue or something like that, and he didn't know it. And he had just put on some suntan lotion on his face, and he thought it was suntan lotion, so he squeezed some out and put it right here, and that's why it's all red.
Oh,
Here.
shit.
It's-
That's hysterical.
so, but like, hey, thank God he didn't get it in the eye.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
right? Or else I would have like, yeah. But anyway, so that's what's going on here. And this, I will shave it, guys. I
For
just
what? Fuck it.
nah, because I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way I feel that I don't
beard-
shave. It just
beard.
feels weird.
It's funny.
And I don't have your beard, dude.
I know.
I just don't have your beard, bro. There's certain.
I know. I think I'm gonna trim it down though.
See, dude, you got a nice beard, and off stage, you're one of the funniest people I know.
You know the back.
I don't have a beard, but you put me on stage, dude,
Oh,
and
it's
it's a whole
over.
different. It's a whole different
Yeah.
animal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
We just have a. You were gonna say?
No, but it like my beard right now when I let it full, yeah. But if I go to like a number 2,
Yeah.
like it just
looks
it's-
sparse?
yeah, it's kind of it.
Yeah, but you at least
It's not
connect.
full.
I don't
Yeah.
even connect, bro.
I'm like fuck. I
I
wish.
don't even connect. I look like fucking islands from here to here, and then patchy shit, and then I got one white spot, dude. It's
I think
rid-
everybody's gonna the mullet's coming back. I think because people are like fuck it, especially after Tiger King 2.
See, I can't get a mullet because no, I can. Dude, could you imagine I get a mullet and all the haters are gonna be like, he's not even Mexican, but he's acting like him. It's so fucking bizarre, dude. It's so goddamn bizarre, man. So staying home has been cool. What have you done? Everybody's watched the Tiger, dude. The Tiger King.
You haven't watched it, right?
Parts of it, some of it. I mean, it's interesting, and but I like more
I
drama
liked it.
stuff.
I loved it.
I've been
actually.
watching a
For sure.
shitload of Law and Order. Waiting for some other stuff. I'm just excited. I'm really, really, really excited for us to go back and for me to be able to. It's not going to be a special. It's just going to be. I don't know how much material. Right. The last time this happened was September 11th, and on September 19th. After September 11th, I recorded an album called America Rules.
Yeah, dude.
By the way, it was that album. It was never released. I just sold it on the road myself. I don't know if you could get copies somewhere or whatever. Or if not, I'm sure we have some somewhere. America Rules. If you listen to it, just remember it was written in 1 week after September 11th, recorded on the 19th of September. So I want to do something similar with all the stuff that I'm going to create from this. But I definitely want to go to. I want to put this one out. I want to put this one out on a video to make sure that this one, because I don't know that it's going to be a special. And by the time it is like it is a special, I want it. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be raw there and at the spot. And I don't want I just don't want anybody to be like, oh, somebody did that. I saw it at a club. I just want to put it out the first week to know, like, look. This is right now. This is what's happening right now. So I'm excited about that. I don't know when I'm gonna be like, fuck, I gotta get out of the house and go to work. I mean, coming here to the office is different. The office, nobody comes in, nobody messes around. It's not a populated area. Nobody touches anything.
It's just us two.
It's just us two, and we're doing the quarantine. We've been pretty cool about like. I mean, for those of you that don't know, here's how it works. All right. Albert is making chili, and then he has to go somewhere. So you do your version of what you do. I'll do my version of what I do.
What do you mean?
When you go shopping, when you go to the market.
Oh, okay. So I, obviously get in the car, go. I have a box of gloves in my car. So as soon as I get out of the car, I put my gloves on. I take a canister of Clorox wipes, you know that, and that's the one thing. And it's funny because my wife, I always give her shit about buying extra. We'll go to Costco every time.
The Clorox,
and if it's a sale for $2 off, she's like, oh, I'm gonna get it. So dude, we have like We have the kids have like 3 of them in their restroom. We have 2 in our bathroom, and 1 under the toilet, and then we have like 3 or 4 underneath our sink. And we have 1 on top the counter.
Right.
So I take one. So I go in. I put my gloves on. I take my own bag. So I shop.
Right.
I get all the stuff.
Right.
In the cart. When I get back of the cart.
Right.
I open up the back of my car. Get the wipes out.
Right.
Wipe everything. Put
Right.
it in the back of my truck.
Right.
And then the bags I just kind of usually if I go to Sam's Club, we get boxes, so I just kind of clean the boxes
right.
and then put everything in there. Then when I get home, I have a bucket with water. It's a lot of water and mixed with Clorox. So then I usually take off my gloves once I put everything in the car, and then I inside out obviously.
Right.
And then when I get home, I go into my garage and I have a table set up where it's already been disinfected. So I just put my stuff there and I redo it again with the Clorox, clean it, and just let it dry.
Right.
Take it inside and we're good.
So
we wash all the fruits and.
I washed the tarp that's in the back of the car. Right. So it's an SUV. So I wash the tarp, disinfect that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I take the bag. Put on the gloves when I leave. Don't take them off until I come back. And then right before I'm in the car, I take out each thing individually and wipe them down so that once they're in the car, they're wiped. They're done. I don't have to worry about it. I just need to make sure that my hands and the gloves are clean, or I'm Purelling like every single time, because if the gloves are contaminated and then you put on the gloves, so you got to assume that everything you touch is contaminated.
Right.
So I take off the gloves and then just put Purell and then just scrub everything down one at a time, knowing that my hands and whatever I'm putting in is getting scrubbed out. So that's how I do it. Then so everything in the car is done,
right.
And then at the house, do it all over again just to make sure.
Just to make sure. That's it. Hey,
yeah.
you have to do it. And I don't usually go out with a mask, but now we have masks that so I'm gonna use it. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
I'm under the impression, dude, that we got it, but it was, and for anybody out there, listen, if I thought I had it in a different situation, I would have done it. But in the beginning of the year, I had a couple of weeks off, or a week off, or like during Christmas, and my nephew got really, really sick, and he was at the house, and he was really careful. He's tried to be careful because he thought he had the flu of trying to touch stuff or mess with stuff. But you know what? He was sick for about 3 weeks, Christopher? Bert, you were there.
He's 3 weeks.
Yeah. And so now looking back, they kept trying to help him out, and he had pretty much all the symptoms. So I'm actually thinking that he had it, and if he had it as contagious as this disease is, I think that we all got it, but we were all pretty much home and quarantined at the time. And I don't know anybody that's got it. I don't know any fans that have it, because I'm assuming that if I did have it and I hung out with fans and I took pictures and stuff, that must have been. Here's the problem for me and why, like, if we had to go and buy something.
Said,
what?
Hi from Italy.
Oh, hey,
man.
Gianna, I'm so sorry about what's happening in Italy. My prayers go out to you. It's gotta suck, man, to be like in Europe too. I am missing Real Madrid so much, bro. Like, how much are you missing sports, dude?
Dude. It's funny. So today I woke up.
I mean, when is opening day?
It was supposed to be.
Dude, you probably would have been at opening day for the Dodgers.
I've been going forever. So.
And this year, bro, this is a year, dude.
So today,
you know what, bro? Can I just say this? Are you mad at us, God?
I know.
Are you pissed at us?
Fucking Lakers kicking ass.
I mean, what's happening? The Lakers are kicking ass. It goes away. The Dodgers, 6 years in a row, or 6 years we win the pennant. We get there, but we never win. And then 1 year we have really good. Houston wins, but then we found out that they were, calling signs, and then this year we traded for the pitcher, and we got the guy that we think we're in, and we got we got a.
And now if there's no season, he's a free agent, and it doesn't even matter.
We got it for 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God! Well, we'll pay him. I think we'll
Yeah.
pay him. But
Yeah.
but dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
This is what did we do, God? What did we are the city of angels?
Dude, it was funny because I
We
was
are
gonna
the
say.
city of your people, God.
So I was all happy because they finally fucking the Dodger channel they're finally on DirecTV.
Oh, so the Dodgers and then the Dodgers are on DirecTV. We could have been
Now,
watching
yeah.
the games.
So they just today, and I thought it was April Fool's joke at first. I was like, dude, this is April Fool's, and they were like, no, actually, it's true. And on 690 now they have the Dodger channel. I'm like,
By the way,
finally.
Yeah, for you people, I'm coughing not because I'm sick. I have a GERD, gastroesophageal reflux. So I get reflux, and when I get excited or nervous, sometimes I cough, or if I laugh too hard, I cough a little bit. That's one of the reasons, bro, that like when we're at the house, I'll say, well, somebody else go get it. Because when I go out, I cough a little bit sometimes. It's just a normal part of me. I'll be like, But today, bro, woo!
You've always done.
Yeah, or a little one like
Right.
that. But today, bro, I do that, bro.
Oh.
I got this look.
Bro, I'll be honest. We were here yesterday, and
Yeah.
and I was like, and you were fucking coughing, and at one
Right.
point I was looking at you, and I was like, well, we had wipes in the back, and I don't know if you know it. I went back there and I just cleaned my hands, but I know that.
Yeah, but you and I have been.
I know, but
we've been in quarantine and
it's
we've
so
only
funny.
been with each other. Yeah, but normally I'll do this. I'll be like, or sneeze
Right.
into it. I was just like not. But it's not the same kind of cough. It's coming from stomach acids and stuff. So it's different. But I got a look from this lady, dude. That's what I did. I did exactly that. But I did it under there. I went, and she just looked at me like that. I went, no, it's gastritis. It's from the stomach. It has nothing to do with my lungs. Oh man, but it's somebody could die, bro. You get it and die.
Yeah, no, fuck, it's crazy.
This shit is it's so fucking scary, bro.
Yeah,
It is so scary.
it's like even coming here, you kept saying, "Hey, let's do a pod," and I'll be like, "Why don't we just Zoom the fucking thing?" You're like, "No, dude, we'll go to office," and I'm like,
Right. Well, but
But
here
then
was
you were
my
like,
thing.
dude,
I was
there's
like,
nobody's here.
Nobody comes to the
here.
office.
and we've both been isolated.
We've
I've
been isolated, and
and
this place is isolated. So 2 isolated people are
Right.
going in their cars, which we don't get in and out
No,
unless
dude,
we do it. So
Dude,
I
it's
act like
crazy.
I have the virus. That's
dude,
what I do.
exactly.
I act like I have it, and I don't want to give it to anybody.
yeah.
That makes me feel better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if I say to somebody, "Hey, back away," I'm not gonna say you're gonna give it to me. Right? Nobody's done it to me yet, but if I'm out and somebody gets close, I'm gonna be like, "Bro, I might have the virus, dude. You need to back off unless you want to get it." And I think that's gonna make them be like, "Oh shit," as opposed to "You're gonna give it to me." They're probably gonna say, "I don't have it." So I reverse it and go, "Dude, what if I have it?"
Yeah.
Bro, I bet you they fucking just run away. Ooh, that's a joke. That's going to be a joke
Yeah.
right there. That's going to be a joke. It hasn't happened yet, but in Comedy Land, that's what just happened.
Yeah.
So the joke is going to be something to the effect of I went out, and the way I kept people away from me was by pretending that I had it or letting them know. So when people got close, that's going to be a funny joke, dude. It's already funny. I already know
Right.
in my head. It's already
of
good.
course.
Dude, I'm going to laugh at it. It's going to be great. So a lot of the stuff that I think is what's funny, dude? I was thinking about this. This doesn't trip me out because when I lived in Honduras between the ages of 13 and 15, we lived in the middle of nowhere in a place called Sico. SICO, Honduras. You can Google map it or whatever and go in and see where it is. And by the way, remove about 90% of the homes that you do see there, which is nothing, and that's where we were. When the rivers would flood, sometimes for 2 weeks, we couldn't go anywhere. And it was like rice and beans and whatever else. And sometimes it was rice and beans, ran out of beans, rice, bananas of all kinds. The tajadas, which are like sliced, the green ones, it was so I'm used to eating the same stuff over and over and over again and not be weird about it. If all we had in my house was rice and beans, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else. I mean, if I really need to, but I am trying to order out as much as I feel comfortable with, even though you just don't know, you know. But we've ordered out, and what I do, they say that the stuff that is cooked is no problem. So whenever we order out, I do the same thing. The guy delivers it, leaves it in the front porch. I go out there in the front porch with the gloves. Dude, every single thing, bro. Every single thing. Wipe it down, wipe the outside, throw the bag out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throw it out or wipe the bag down. Cuz you know, I'm trying to support the local businesses.
As much as you can.
Yeah,
you have
so
to.
if you're in Encino and you like Italian, I mean, you know what? You have your preferences. We've been ordering a lot from a place called Fabbricini's, from a place called Frankie's. These local spots, these Italian places, Maria's, when we do Italian, with a Mexican. Well, anyway, it's we're trying to support some local stuff. It's been weird. It's been weird staying home this much. I kind of let the comedy thing go for the first time, and I think that I'm one of those people that once shit is set, I just give into it because there's nothing I could do. It's that, you know, serenity prayer. And with this, I just let it go, and that was it. Having a lot more sex because I'm home now. It's been cool. It's been cool watching the kids. Having a teenager though that is 13 and wants to play video games and literally can play video games from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the morning. It's tough. How's it been with Allie, bro? Has it been like kind of tough keeping her busy and keeping her, you know?
Actually, not too bad because, you know, she gets on her phone and she's just talking to. She's usually FaceTiming all her friends. You know, they get together and FaceTime and
yeah.
You know, she's doing that and homework.
Yeah, that's what Lucas is.
Actually, right now she's on spring break, so this is her spring break.
Yeah, Lucas would be spring break too.
Yeah, so it's.
But he was doing stuff online, and
Yeah.
you know he missed a couple of deadlines, and I'm like, how do you miss deadlines, dude? How do you have all day to do work and you miss a
and you
deadline?
missed the deadline. Yeah.
Like, dude, it is so hard for me. Right, because we all have certain personalities. For you people that don't, on a personal level, not like stand-up wise, but as a human being, I am one of those people that once I start something, I finish it. I take pride in cutting the grass or doing just chores like that, because I think that if you're gonna do anything, do it well, do it to the best of your ability, and kids aren't like that, man. You know, they're okay. They can do it sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes they can't. You know what I mean? The dynamic is different. And so, and I cooked the other day because I'm rarely home, so I rarely cook. But I cooked the other day, and my older son was like, Dad, I didn't know you know how to cook. I'm like, what did you think? I'd starve to death? Like, of course. Really, dude? But he doesn't know. Right. He's 13, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't come into my life until after I was, in my 30s, bro. He doesn't know all of this stuff. I was almost 40 when he came around. So, dude, I had lived a crazy, life or amount of time before he showed up. I have been reticent to warm up the pool. Because if they want to get in, I go in the jacuzzi because it's gonna take so long, dude, and then. The amount of gas that it's going to take to warm it up, it's not really hot enough yet.
I know, dude. That's the
I
one
got
thing.
solar panels, but
That's the one thing, like, at the house, for me, I'm like, at least if it was fucking hot, we could just jump in the pool and, I usually barbecue, but,
right.
I'm like, fuck. But it's not even, like yesterday and today, it was pretty nice, 80 degrees.
Sure.
But my pool water is fucking freezing.
Finding stuff to do, discovered, you know what we did, dude? We played Sorry and Trouble back to back because they're pretty much the same game.
Right.
And it was like, it was interesting because we tried to figure out who came up with it first. So Trouble, for anybody that knows, the one we have is kind of, it's a remake. It's not as good. But the old one was plastic.
Oh,
And it
shit.
had a bubble in the middle.
Oh,
and
that's
you-
right. Yeah, you push
and
it.
you push the bubble and the dice go. And
Right.
after the dice go, then you roll. And if you land on somebody, they go back. And you have to roll this to come out. And, it's just like, sorry, you get one and then you go and whatever. So we started playing a lot of board games. Yeah, it's a trip, dude, how I'm connecting. And, oh, here's another fucking thing, bro. Lucas, my 13-year-old, all of a sudden is getting annoyed that he has to get on the phone to be with his friends. I don't know if you guys, I recorded a little bit of it. Go check on my Instagram, and a week or two ago, or 3 maybe, I don't remember when I recorded it, but it was basically like all these fucking people, and kids more than anything, who all they do is spend time on their fucking phone hanging out with their friends and calling their friends and talking to their friends, and all of a sudden they can't hang out with their friends, and they're like, God, I wish I could. I miss my friend's dad, I got it. I can only talk to him on the phone. I'm like, that's all you ever fucking do, and now it's a problem?
Yeah.
Like, now it's an issue, dude? I swear to God, bro. Yesterday, Lucas actually said, I'm tired of playing video games, Dad. What? What?
Bro, my son's the same way, dude. And he's, 23, 22, 20.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, he'll come out and be like, damn, there's only so much fucking video games I can play. Right? And he'll come out for like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 20 minutes.
And then he'll go back in and
Yeah,
do
then
it
he goes
again.
back in, and then I hear him on the mic fucking screaming, talking to all his friends. And I'm like, and then he'll be like, no, that's because they're all on. I'm like, dick, they're always all on.
They're always on. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what they do always,
Yeah.
even when they can hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, dude, listen to me.
For him, it's perfect because he said he's like, dude, I'm just gonna let my hair grow out again because he hasn't had a haircut in 3 weeks,
yeah,
and he goes every other week to get a haircut and he hasn't, so it's starting to grow. He's like,
yeah,
because he had long hair, so
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
Dad, I'm just gonna let it grow out again.
yeah.
Fuck it, and I'm like, he goes, might as well now.
Dude, oh my God. Anybody listening right now, anybody that is actually watching on YouTube, any guy or girl, please, please, please answer this question. What is the most that you've masturbated since you've been on lockdown? I talked to a buddy of mine who today told me, bro, after 9 times, nothing comes out.
Oh, you remember when you were a kid?
I think
You're-
my record was 8 in
Wow.
one day. But I was a teenager. I was probably 16, 17. That was me. Anybody answering? And I want to know for the ladies. Any women out there live alone, ladies live alone. You've been playing with your toy, doing your thing. How many times in one day is your record during this lockdown? Is anybody answering yet?
No, not yet.
Nobody's answering. You guys are going to tell
They
me?
will or no? It takes a little while.
Oh, yeah. It takes a
Yeah.
second. for
Mary
people to go.
said 3 times.
3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Walter said 3 times.
Well, Walter. 3 times
Yeah.
is not. You know what? But Walter's probably a grown man. For a grown man, it's different than when you're a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't even remember what that's like, bro.
I don't know.
To be a kid, bro.
Most of them are.
Like, I know because my son is 13, bro, and I catch him with a hard on
Corinne's
all
done it
the
5
time.
times.
Corinne?
Yeah.
5?
5. She said 5.
Wow. For a chick. That's the most I've ever heard a chick.
Mike's on 4.
4 is, you know what? 4 is decent.
Yeah.
5 for a chick. That's a lot, dude. My hat's off to you, Corinne. That is amazing for there to be. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
5 is pretty incredible. 5 is pretty
That's
incredible.
pretty crazy.
All right. What was yours? I think Cisco's was like 11. We'll ask him on
Fucking
Friday.
crazy.
I think his was crazy, like crazy numbers.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like, you know what though? Like how much can you do that though? It's
Yeah.
like at a certain point.
Yeah, when you're a teenager, you can do it a lot, but
I know that we should read a book or become smarter or do something with this time. It's not going to happen. We're all going to be as fucking dumb as we were before this. Man, not learn shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watch the Tiger King instead of watching Our Planet or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saw stupid show. I'm doing it. I'm fucking watching every Law and Order episode. Like, what do I gain from that, dude? Nothing.
Yeah.
I could be reading. I could be doing something.
I'm on Ozark right now. I'm almost done with the third season.
They lost me on season 2.
Oh, fuck, no.
You like season 2?
Oh, I fucking love it.
They lost me. It was like Homeland, bro. Homeland had me number 1.
Dude, Homeland had me the first year.
Yeah, and then on 2 and 3, I was like, what the fuck is happening? But Jimmy Earl, who sometimes opens for me, Jimmy said that you got to see this last season. It's amazing.
Oh, okay.
And he said you don't have to watch any of the other seasons. Good. Just watch this one.
Right.
That one got me, and then they lost me. They went weird. So, but that is what it is, man. This has changed so much. I'm just curious as to, are we gonna just bounce back and become the same people? Are we gonna be scared? Are we gonna be not huggy, not touchy? Like, what's gonna happen after all this? And by the way, I know that for me, because of all the states and all the people that are not doing the lockdown or did it after us, because did you see the graph of the other states and how it's going up and how California is just like
we're pretty
just
much
barely down? We're like, yeah, we're gonna be sitting here going like, hey, we're good, but we can't go anywhere.
Well,
we can't travel.
San Francisco, they kind of plateaued already, because they did it even before we did it here in LA.
Right.
So.
Oh, we did it on the Thursday following the first weekend. So I think it would have been Thursday, like the 7th or 6th or 7th. That's when LA kind of went on lockdown. I went on lockdown on the 4th or 5th. That's kind of when I just started staying home. And it's been interesting. It's been fun and interesting. And thank God, my mom's house. So she doesn't go anywhere, and we don't go anywhere, and Bert doesn't go anywhere. So our 3 houses are kind of connected in the fact that we've made sure that we don't go out, we don't do anything, and when once in a while when we do, we maintain all that. But so we get to go to each other's houses, kind of. That's why Bert was over. That's why Bert is hesitant to do the karaoke. Here's the thing about karaoke night, though, guys. I didn't ask Bert to be a part of it. I asked Bert to be there, but I didn't ask Bert to sing. Never asked you to sing, bro. You just got hammered enough, bro. And you were into it. Like, I deleted it. That shit. No. I don't think that you were actually recorded, but I deleted them. But you were, dude, how much Jameson did you drink?
Dude, that bottle was almost gone.
So you drank a whole bottle?
Well, and I started with the other bottle, though.
Oh, my God. See, I only drank 1/3 of the Lagavulin.
Oh, no.
That's all I had.
See, that's why.
I think I ended with one, but I had a mug, bro. I was holding the mug the whole time.
I don't fucking know.
And you know what? I was just buzzed enough at first and then drunk enough later that I thought I sounded good.
Yeah. No, all I know is my wife was like, I heard, like, I guess you heard me on the mic.
She did hear you. She did hear you.
She was like, you were like howling.
Yeah.
And I go, what? And she goes, that's when I was like, wait.
Yeah.
So she went on live to see, and she's like, oh, my goodness. I need to go downstairs and get him.
No,
that's why she was like, I have to go downstairs.
Oh, so you were on?
Yeah, I was on.
Oh, shit.
I guess. I think, dude, I don't know.
Oh, shit. Because at one point, I think I was in the bathroom, and you were like, I don't know what you were singing. It might have been.
I don't know. They were like.
It might have been Bon Jovi, but you were like.
No, I tried to sing Hotel California, they said, and I was like.
Oh, that was it. It was a welcome to the Hotel California. It was, dude. It was. Shut up. Who cares, bro? Who gives a shit?
I don't remember. I remember the duets that we were doing with.
That was good, dude. The fan duets were good. The fan duets were great. The timing was a little off, but it was fun as hell, man. That was so connective. I loved that. Loved that.
Somebody said I could barely pour the alcohol in the cup, but actually I wasn't pouring. Danny was pouring them after.
They were watching, bro. They saw you.
No. But I'm saying I was pouring them in the beginning.
Okay.
But then I was sitting in front of the bar because usually I'm always behind the bar.
Yeah.
Because I'm always making the drinks.
Yeah.
But this time I went in front of the bar, and Danny was in back of the bar.
Right.
And every time it would get low, he was like filling it up.
Right,
But
right.
You know, at one point, I was just like, it was going down smooth. So
You know what, guys? Here's the thing: you gotta figure out. The cool thing is that like me and the kids, we've always made sure to take card games and play card games. So if you can order,
see, that's what they said. I could barely pour. They were like, I was talking to somebody. I guess
and you could barely pour.
I was even talking to them.
There you go, bro.
Live.
There you go, bro. You were talking to him while you were pouring.
I don't know.
Dude, we'll do it again. Just don't get that drunk. Just slow your roll, bro. Slow your
Oh,
roll.
fuck.
See, this is why I drink
Oh, it was
scotch.
good. Hey, I loved. Hey, that.
We had a great
It was,
time.
it was
bro.
great though.
It was great.
I
It
just-
was great. And I kind of did okay with I don't practice at the
You know what the
real-"
problem is honestly is
Yeah.
well I was pouring myself, but
Right.
no, because usually like if my son would have been there, it would have been cool.
He was
Because-
there.
Well, he was there after, but he wasn't. He did, but I'm saying we would have went halfers on the Jameson bottle.
You know what, dude?
So I wouldn't have
This-
got fucking. I
So
wouldn't
this
have got
week
lit up like that.
he's got to drink with us, and then we'll
So
make
I'm
him do
gonna
the
blame
Peaky
him.
Blinder song,
I'm-
and we'll do the Peaky Blinder song.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because he killed that Peaky Blinder song last like about a year ago when we did it. Hey, listen to anybody. Think about what songs. I'm not gonna do any high songs. People were calling him with
Dude,
Air Supply and
This dude said he
I'm all
sang
out of love.
Unforgiven. You remember singing Unforgiven? I
it
don't
was
remember.
way late.
Oh, see, this dude's like, dude, it was me. He's a dude
Yeah.
that was singing Unforgiven. I was like, bro,
Oh,
I
that
don't
was-
remember that shit. Bro, I don't.
Ah,
Yeah,
it got pretty. It
Cold
got,
Steel, bro. I don't even remember fucking
yeah.
getting on the mic, bro.
Well,
So,
listen, let everybody know. And I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it on, like, this with the video and interactive. But, I mean, I guess I could do. Nah, but then if we did the video thing, we can't. Yeah, the way we did it was perfect. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it on Instagram. We're going to go to Instagram Live on Friday.
dude,
so-
that shit was fucking fun. I'll be honest. We had a
It was
good
a
time.
blast, dude. It was the best. It was fun, and nobody cared. And I was talking
we
to
cook dinner?
fans, and yeah. Remember we had
Did we
you made tacos.
on Friday?
You made tacos, bro.
Was it Friday?
Didn't you make tacos that night, or did we order food?
No,
I know, or did we not eat and then we got drunk?
No, I think we ate and then we
Right.
went to your house after
Yeah.
because we were hungry. We were like,
Oh
doing-
yeah. That's
what-
right. You guys ate and came over to the house, and we ate
Right.
before you showed up. So this time we'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
do something. We'll figure it out. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll figure it out. All right. Well, listen, man. How long have we been on, bro?
An hour.
Yeah, that's enough. So listen, guys. I want to incorporate some of your stories, guys. Some of the stuff that you guys have gone through, not in this, but in the material that I'm writing. Whatever's coming up. But the more stories, the more it can be like, hey, I heard this from this and that, or it sparks some stuff. So do me a favor, guys. If you tell me your stories, whatever they are. Let me see. How could I do this? Oh, you know what? Just send me an email to Carlos Mencia at carlosmencia.com and give me your story. Yeah. That's probably the best. Because is there a different way to share some videos, Bert, if they want to do it? No. Just let me know what your story is. Carlos Mencia at carlosmencia.com. Keep coming to the YouTube channel because I'm pissed off at Facebook because I have 500,000 fans on Facebook, and then whenever I put out a video, it goes to like 12,000 people because they want you to boost shit, and I'm just like, you know what? No, man. I'm not. That's how it's for. So, I'm gonna put just as much content as I possibly can here on YouTube and make it a real thing.
What kind of story that did you want to? That's what people are saying.
Oh, like funny stories that happened to you, like
Right now during the quarantine time, or
Yeah, during the quarantine
Oh,
time.
okay.
Like stuff that's coronavirus related. I'm sorry. Give me stories that are coronavirus related that you think are funny. Something that happened, something that you did, whatever it is. They're like, oh, this was funny, or you ordered food and this guy they did that, or whatever the case is. Share some of those so that on Friday we can talk about some of those stories, and I can incorporate that to create some stuff. If you like, it's up to you. And by the way, if you don't want me to use the story, just at the end say this is just for personal use. Don't talk about it or don't use it. That's totally fine as well. But I just, here's the problem with being in a bubble, that you're in a fucking bubble. So I got stories to tell about me. I can incorporate some of Bert's stories, but I'm sure there's a lot of goddamn stories out there. A lot of really cool and funny stuff. So Carlos Mencia, carlosmencia.com. Let me know your funny story. We'll talk about it on Friday. So Friday at 5 o'clock, we're going to do a podcast. It's either going to be like this or I'm going to do it over Zoom. But don't worry, it'll be on YouTube as well. And then probably around...
What time did you say?
6-ish.
Oh.
Between 5 and 6. I'll let you know. Because on Friday night, we're going to do the karaoke.
What's on 5 or 6 Friday? A podcast?
Podcast.
Oh.
But podcast between sometime around 5 or 6 we'll start for the podcast. It'll go about an hour just like this one. And then have something to eat, have some drinks, and when I get buzzed enough and I don't care that I sound like shit, we'll start karaoke night. It'll probably be about 8-ish because I don't want to go too late for the East Coast. So 8-ish, 7, between 7 and 8. And then what we do, guys, is this. When I go on live, one person can say, hey, I want to go on live with you. And if you do, then you got to sing a duet or be ready. Have your radio ready and you can do a karaoke version of it. You can actually play the song in the background and you sing it as long as we can hear your voice a little louder than the song in the back. It doesn't have to be the karaoke version. But if you want to do karaoke version with me, then all you'd need is the lyrics to the song on your phone that you're doing or whatever it is. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's such a blast, guys. And we'll do as many of those as we possibly can. Can't wait for your stories. Love you guys. I pray that each and every one of you is safe. Each and every one of you and all the loved ones and all your family all around the world. Even those of you who despise what I do. I wish only the best for you. Seriously. These are tough times. And there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be pissed off at people like me who are going to find some humor in all of this. But we all have coping mechanisms. Mine is to make it funny and to laugh at it. Because if I don't, the severity of some of the stuff, the finality of death is real. This epidemic is real. And you know what? Think about this. Somebody told me a couple days ago, if 1% of people, how much is that? Well, there's about, 7.5 billion people. 1%. Don't even try to do the math. 1% of Americans, 1% is going to be 3.5 million people dead. It's 1%. If we all get it and it maintains this ratio. So to everybody out there in the world, listen, the most important thing is your health. Because as long as you're alive, you have a chance to change your life for the better or make a change or do something, man. You have a chance to do something as long as you're alive. If you're not, it's over. So stay upbeat, stay happy, because if you're home and you're following the guidelines, you probably won't get it. And to all of the frontline workers, the nurses, the doctors, et cetera, putting themselves on the line in places where you got to wear the same mask or you don't have enough. I don't even know what to say to you guys. Let me put it to you this way. I know for a fact that when I go and check out this video later on and I look at all the negative stuff, it's going to hurt my feelings, or I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Or I'm going to want to text them and go, what are you talking about? That's my horrible day. You guys on the front line, your worst day is something way worse than that. And you still do it, and you don't have to. You could just choose not to go to fucking work, but you do. God bless you, man. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. To the rest of you, love you guys. See you. Let everybody know about the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Carlos Mencia. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let everybody know. I will see you and talk to you on Friday. For producer Bert and Cisco, who's not here, peace. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living.